Walk, get some new shoes. It's new shoes day. New shoes day. Me being the fifth guy, always looking for so new shoe day. Walking to pick up some shoes for a mate. Saw them on Facebook Marketplace. Some S-Works 2011, and Jeremy sold them. He said he was for $50. So incredible deal. They're a bit big for me, but they're going to fit a mate. Hopefully. If they don't, I just couldn't pass up a deal for $50. I'm sure they'll fit someone. And so pick them up. So we picked them up. This is what they are. This is the old S-Works. A bit thrashed, but they'll be good. Here they are. This is what we got. A little bit thrashed, but $50. I think that's a pretty fair deal. What do you think? It's a pretty fair deal. Boa still works. You can get spares for these as well if they break. So yeah, inner soles, not too bad. Hopefully they'll fit my mate. If they don't, I'll sell them for $50 to someone else. So many deals on Facebook Marketplace. It's really is incredible. You can get bought Natasha off of that. Not a bad deal from Helston Park, Sydney. Welcome to Adelaide. But seriously, there's some incredible.
Help me.
Help. There's some incredible deals on Facebook Marketplace. It's you know, it's incredible. Like, it's nuts. I mean, I've sold a lot of stuff in there as well. It's just it's a fantastic resource. Gumtree.
Yeah, because you find things on there that you would not expect to.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes I think it's something that I want to get, and Harley's like, just check out Marketplace. I think surely not. Yeah. They won't have it, but they do. Yeah,
like we sold that Le Mans bike last week to a guy for $400. That was an incredible deal.
Yeah.
I basically got the frame for free from Kim. It's just a bit big for me, and so I just put about $400 of product onto it. I bought a new group set for it and wheels, so I just got my $400 back basically. So I sold it for, you know, great deal. Got an incredible deal. So yeah, that's the deal. Adelaide life. It's an example of, like, if you've got stuff landing in your house, you haven't used it for a while. Well, that's a big agave flower. Sell it cheap, get rid of it, flog it out. I couldn't say no to that deal. You know, $50. I'm like, if a mate doesn't want them, they don't really fit me, I'm sure I've got to give them to someone else just for a incredible deal. I can't refuse a deal like that. So if you're looking to sell something, just clear it out. Clear it, bargain basement prices. And if you want these shoes, I'll sell them you for $50. You just pay shipping. Or if you live in Adelaide, hit me up and DM me on Instagram. And so yeah, it's part of this video is just to show people you get incredible deals out there, and if you want to sell something, slash the price. It'll move. It'll fucking move. Because you'll be some seagull like me, or Natasha, who can't resist a good deal. And yeah, you're hanging out with me, you're gonna get crazy deals. Because I'm always looking for deals. Pass on the deals, pass on the bargains, and it's fantastic. So Facebook Marketplace. So you can even flip product as well. I mean, these shoes, you can sell them for maybe $60, but I'm not going to do that because I got to, you know, it's not what's about these shoes. But you definitely could buy things on Facebook Marketplace and flip them. Things like, you know, I don't know, Jordans, or not many bike parts on there, because bike industry's rim brake stuff's worth nothing now. It's all about disc brakes. Even though disc brakes is a contentious issue. I've done a couple of videos about disc brake bikes, and
really?
just a couple. But yeah, if anyone's got any TRP Spire calipers they want to sell me, some SLCs, hit me up. I'm building up that Pragma gravel bike and I need to get some calipers. So some TRP Spire SLCs, hit me up, DM me on Insta, and I'll grab them off your hands, for sure. Let's go check out your shoes. I'll get them set up. I'll show you some setups and mountain bike shoes now. Let's do it. So we'll just weigh them up. Got a cleat on there. 340. 403. 404. What's the difference there? Okay, so scales are out. My old Bonts. It's about the same weight. about the same weight. The Bonts are going great. Had these for 3 years now. They've been a fantastic shoe. Definitely rated them. Apparently they're fake. I'm not sure how they told me that, but I bought them from a local store here in Adelaide. But apparently they are fake, judging by the quality of the upper. Sole's still fantastic. Still got plenty of life left. I've dodged up with a few soles on there. But yeah, still going good. Still going good. Maybe what I could do is put the uppers, if old mate doesn't fit these, I could put the uppers from this shoe onto these and then switch them over and then just give them away. Options. Let's get these cleats set up. During our... Okay, so what we'll need is the Allen key. It's a bit small, the bigger one, and also this is cleaned out as well. You can see there's no grit in there. Maybe we'll put this in the sun. Bit better lighting. This is During Rider Studios production. I've got the cat just underneath having some games here. So it's wrong size. This is called a multi-tool. And if your multi-tools ever wear out, you can get like a grinder on there and flatten them right off. So make sure they're nice and sharp so they get a good purchase in the bolt. It's still too big. What's going on? What am I doing wrong here? Not enough carbs. Not enough carbs, Harley. What's going on here? Here we go. I was doing it wrong. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the cats too much. Distracted by pussy again. So these bolts are in pretty loose. It's a good idea to check your bolts every now and then to make sure they're not slide around, because they might get loose and your cleat pulls out of your shoe. It's not going to be too much fun. Or you can't clip out of the little traffic lights and you fall over because you're clipped in, but your cleat just moves. So what we'll do is we're going to take all these out. And this is also good every now and then. Clean your cleats, clean your bolts. Mountain bike shoes I love because you can walk around on them. You can clip in your shoes faster in a race or something like that. If you're in a crash, they're just superior product. Superior product. Unless you're in Tour de France, you've got to save every single second over 3 weeks. But for 99% of us, they're fantastic. So we're going to try and move this plate as far back as it goes. During Rider spec. For me, that just gives you more power. More TT power. Got a little cat down here. BB's in there. Can't see BB. She can. Here we go. BB's co-host today. I'm going to pause this for a second, and I'm going to try and move this bit of foam, which is causing a bit of an issue. Wait. So I've taken this out of the shoe. I'm not sure if you can sort of see, but it goes in down there. Under this bit here is flap. So I'll pull it in a bit. BB. Oh, that's pretty. That carbon looks about to crack in there. So that's all good. Interesting. The old S works. Again, these are made in China for probably, I'd say, $20 a pair, and they're sold for crazy prices. Crazy prices. So this is, again, I'm having some success here. I'm winning. So yeah, slam it all the way back. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this grease on the screws, and just so they don't corrode when they get wedged in. Alright, so always grease your screws and then put them in. Let's do that. Okay, so I've pushed this all the way back. There's a bit of fabric there, that's okay. Now I'm going to put the cleat on the lowest setting. Lowest setting. That just gives you more power in your glutes. Slam it back, and it's just better for time trialing, endurance. Less pressure on your calves, more pressure on your quads, hamstrings, glutes. I'm going to put a bit of grease on these screws. Where's a good screw? Everyone loves a good screw with a nice bit of lube on there to keep it sliding in. No one wants a rusty dry screw. Alright, there we go. And I'll wet screw that in. This is good. This is an eco grease as well, so not bad for your skin. If you're working on as a mechanic, it's pretty harsh on your skin. All the chemicals, you have to have your skin touching, so get your shop to buy this. Use this stuff. More eco. Also, when you're cleaning, it's less crap in the environment. Less crap for your kids to take in 10, 20 years time. I think that's a winner for everyone. I just do these bolts in, just sort of get them in there. Get them in there. If your bolt's got gunk in there, then just get a needle or something, a syringe, or what you use for your anabolics, and just clean it out. Where's that other screw gone? Should always do stuff with a little tray so you don't lose a screw. Screw loose. I'm going to pause the camera, find this screw. Found the screw, and we just put the grease on like that. Just like that. You can sort of smudge it around your fingers. Like that, there you go. And I'll do that every, end of winter, start of winter, just whenever. And this is great, just having a non-toxic product. And then we put it in there, screw it up. And this is the important part, is the cleat angle. I'll show you in a second. Screw it up. What you want to have is you want to have your cleat pointing towards your big toe like that. Towards your big toe. You can have it straight as well if you want, but I'd say like that. It's less strain on the ITB. So make sure your cleat's pointing in. This will kick your heels in. This will kick your heels in. So if your heels are out when you're pedaling, let's say this is your crank arm. My hand's a crank arm. Then that's going to have strain on your ITB. That's going to be pretty neutral, but if you're almost buffing your crank arm, that's what you want. Heels in, heels in. That's how you walk. That's how you should have your cleats heels in. If your cleats are slip out like that, and you're pedaling the heel on that angle out here, heel out, it's going to put a lot of stress on your ITB. So if you've got sore knees, it's generally your ITB. So just bring your cleat in. If you're pedaling with flat pedals, just heels in. That'll help alleviate a lot of ITB stress. And just take time off the bike until your ITB is better. So that's the big tip, cleat angle. Heel in. Oftentimes your cleat will slip, got to clip out, and then you're riding, now you're riding like that, and you don't even know because you haven't marked it with a whiteout pen. We'll get a whiteout pen, I don't have one now, but whiteout pen and mark it. That way, when you come time to replace your cleats, you just slap it in there, and you're good to go. Alright, so we're going to slam it back, angle it in, and let's tighten it up, ready to roll. Okay, so we've got the shoes like this. This is how they were. This is after. So if I rode like that, my calves would burn like Satan's fury. They would burn. This is incredible. It's calf burn up here. If you want to work your glutes and stuff more, slam your cleat back for sure. Your calves don't have much play in cycling. Running, cycling, it's more for sprinting, 10-second sprints for sure. Cleat more forward, but if you're a road racer, mountain bike rider, endurance rider, time trialist, cleat back, cleat black. If you're purely a crit rider who sits on a race and just sprints, then go up here. If you're an all-round racer, bring them right far back. Done deal. Now we'll match this right one to the left, and we'll point there. See how that tip of that angle? Your cleat is going straight to that big toe. That will move our heels in, light ITB, good to go. Let's do it. Very interesting. Both the shoes, the left bolt has been stripped, so it doesn't really go in fully. So I'll have to get some new little inner plates in there. And also looks like both the shoes have been sanded out at the front, so the cleats could be moved more forward. So that's quite interesting. That could be more prone to cracking because there's less material, but that's okay. You can't complain. $50, can't complain. But it is. Yeah, it's always interesting to see other people's hacks. My hack is going to be moving the cleat back. This is quite an interesting shoe, isn't it? Previous user has drilled them out at the front, and now I'm going to be drilling them out at the back. Quite interesting. I'm going to take this for a test ride, see how they feel compared to the Bonts with the cleats slammed back. And they do have an interesting insole, the Specialized. This is the metatarsal button, meaning it's got like a little lump here. Just here, the metatarsal button designed to spread your feet a little bit better. I think it's okay, but the most important thing is having a wide enough shoe, which is what the Bonts have quite a wide toe box, so your foot can spread naturally without a metatarsal button. And width wise, you can sort of see the Bonts are noticeably wider, more like a cobra's head versus the Specialized a little bit skinnier. So, but because they're a little bit big for me, the width I don't notice too much. But the Bonts, I think, are a better design. Lastly, these quick tip says there's screws in there. There's screws in there. There's also screws inside the forefoot. That's so you can replace under the screws. This tread just lifts off, so you can replace it quite easily. I'm not sure if you can get replacement parts for this anymore. Quite an old shoe. It's about 6 to 8 years old. But if you can get replacement parts, or you can just use an old piece of sneaker like I've done here with these bad boys. Just an old piece of racing flat, and it works just as good, cheaper as well. Because I'm a runner, I can definitely notice my calves don't like the forward cleat position, so I'm going to have to drill these shoes out. If I wanted to keep them, drill them out, otherwise they would kill my calves. Okay, so if you're a runner as well, definitely move your cleats as far back as possible. Makes it so much easier on your calves. I learned that from Steve Hogg. I've been running midfoot for 9 years now. It's definitely superior. You definitely notice that you use your calves more, and the calves are very small, a very weak muscle group. It doesn't have much blood fluid to flow to it, and so you want to use your hamstrings and your quads. That's where your power is coming from. That's where your endurance comes from. The calves, they gas out very quickly. Try doing calf races versus squats. You can squat all day, but calf races, you're limited by blood flow to your calves, so slam that cleat back for more performance. Simple as that. I mean, you can still go good on anything, whatever your body adapts to it, but if you want the optimum, cleat all the way back as far as you can go. Even drill out your shoe a little bit, get a file in there and file it back. And you notice the difference, especially if you're a runner. If you're a runner like me who runs maybe 5Ks a week and likes to run sub 17:30 or 17 minutes on 10-15Ks a week, then having every bit of performance there will help. Shove that cleat right far back, and file your shoes back and do it. The reason why we don't do midfoot that much is because of toe overlap. I'll show you what I mean. So look at that. A lot of people freak out when it hits the toe, so we have this stupid design of like putting the cleats further forward. It doesn't help performance, and it hinders performance. For me, I'm all about free speed, training as little as possible, getting as fit as possible. Free speed, let's do it. Big thing is it makes you more aero. If your cleats are further back, your seat must go down, which makes you more aero. So it makes a huge difference. So aero is everything as a cyclist. Not your aero frame, but your aero body. Alright? You make yourself sit more aero on the bike, increase performance and be more aero. It's like no wonder I can be so fit on fuck all Ks. Just look for free speed, man. Free speed. Think outside the box. Don't follow traditional road fashion. So outdated, man. So fucking outdated.